Those generators loaded and the scouts away. 2nd Battalion leaves in 30 minutes.
Redeploying troops, Captain.
My lord, I didn't know you'd come back from the front. With the pirate threat contained, orders are to refocus on the Republic. Main forces headed to Claburn Tundra. Frozen kill zone, all blizzards and canyons.
Why move the fight to treacherous ground? What's our advantage on the tundra?
Official word from the command says we know the ground, and the enemy doesn't. Confidentially, when the Bane Brigade obliterates the Republic Army, it'll be spectacular.
That's enough, Captain. Return to your duties.
Yes, sir.
Khan Tathith, Special Advisor to the Minister of War. Forgive me for not being there to shake your hand. I have great respect for your achievements, and I'd like to involve you in a special project.
The life of a Sith Lord is a busy one, but make your proposal and I will listen.
As the Captain mentioned, the war's next stage begins today. We came to Hoth to sap the Republic's strength in an unwinnable scenario. Now, we raise the stakes, and force our enemies to commit their elite. I thus employed the Bane Brigade, the finest Imperial fighters of the last war.
Keeping the Republic in a quagmire is one thing. Committing our best is another.
Perceptive, but that problem is solvable. It was the Bane Brigade and its Sith commanders who purged the Jedi Enclave on Janarius and set fire to the seas of Iskalon. The Republic called them butchers and war criminals and thought them defeated on Renvar. But some things aren't so easily destroyed, bringing us to your part.
If word spreads that the Bane Brigade is on Hoth, Republic morale will plummet.
And they'll respond by wasting their grandest heroes on this worthless planet. Unfortunately, matters are complicated, and too sensitive to be discussed on this frequency. Consider this an invitation to speak privately at Claburn Tundra. I assure you, your role in Hoth's future is more vital than ever.
If the Bane Brigade is alive, we need reinforcements on Hoth immediately.
Skoribo for remita dosium. Moflaska ki kafi mamukur tu flator.
The Bane Brigade destroyed my people's capital. We must know the truth.
We intercepted that holocall an hour ago. The Republic will soon send its elite troops into Claburn Tundra, seeking the Bane Brigade. There, our foot soldiers will set ambushes, collapse mountains. Claburn is a natural death trap, and we need only sacrifice a few pawns to destroy the enemy's champions.
I see why you wanted to speak privately. The Bane Brigade is an illusion, the bait in your trap.
It was real once, but no more. You see, the Republic was right to think the Bane Brigade destroyed. Those men and women died heroes. Thus, the secrecy, and your presence. You must strike so fiercely, hurt the Republic so deeply, that they believe the Bane Brigade still lives. Only then will they commit their most elite forces.
How were they killed?
They attacked a Jedi encampment, slaughtered the lot. But they lingered too long, and the Republic responded with an aerial strike. They deserved better. You will do tremendous deeds in the Bane Brigade's name, and only you and I shall know the truth. And once you have finished, you shall leave Hoth and continue your work elsewhere. But the myth of the Bane Brigade will live on.
Legends and heroes are easy enough to manipulate. True power is rarely so blatant.
I couldn't agree more, my lord. I can direct you to where your presence will be most impactful. Soldiers who will show you the Republic's vulnerabilities. When the snow is hot with blood, leave the rest to me and the ghost of the Bane Brigade.
Davi? Are you all right, Davi? My lord, your timing is perfect. Don't suppose a Sith could help out my operation.
Who are you?
Saria Javad, Scout Captain. I sent one of my men to investigate Republic chatter. You won't like what he found. The Republic is trying to turn a starfighter from a downed freighter into an offensive snowspeeder. Operates at sub-zero temps, no icing, tears through blizzards like... Well, that thing works and we're scrap. Respectfully.
We can't let them build that ship.
You're not kidding. Their engineers have booby-trapped the snowspeeder against thieves. Our only option is to destroy it.
I'll make sure there's nothing left.
Great. You better hurry. If they discover Davi, they'll be moving the ship to a more secure location. Hey, I picked up the snowspeeder explosion on the satellite. Guess you know how to handle yourself after all.
I really am the best.
You'll hear no arguments from me. I'm taking the satellite footage over to Imperial Command. I'll be sure to let them know your part in the whole thing.
What's the mission? Lieutenant Durand, I found Sergeant Pedden's datapad and destroyed the Republic spy droids.
Oh, thank you very much, my lord. Those droids were a tremendous risk to our operational security. Now that they're out of the picture, we can proceed with our work here. Shame to have lost Pedden over a pack of droids. Though, he had a good head on his shoulders. Would have been good to have him moving forward.
The galaxy is chaos. Don't resent it. Embrace it.
Yes, my lord. As you say. If you'll excuse me, I'll leave you to go on about your own business. My thanks again for your assistance in this matter.
Of course they're safe to eat. Look, whoever told you they were poisonous is a blasted liar. Oh, your pardon, my lord. I was just offering some nutritional advice to a few Republic scouts. I'm Kinto Sims, Imperial Infiltration. I've been monitoring the Republic forces and bombarding them with misinformation. Those saps will believe anything. Even now, I've got them scrambling to tame Pantram Whitefangs. A colossal waste of time and money.
What sparked their interest?
I let it slip that Whitefangs could be trained as attack mounts, which is true, to an extent. Whitefangs are unrivaled predators, exceedingly fast and deadly. We've lost more scouts to them than to the enemy. The Republic has been rounding them up by the hundreds, spending millions on training them. What they don't realise is that few Whitefangs develop the intelligence necessary for domestication. They'll be lucky to tame 20.
You'd better be sure of this.
Trust me, there's no way the Republic will recoup its losses on this project. Still, I imagine someone with your power could cripple the Republic's efforts even further, my lord. If you can exterminate the few trainable Whitefangs, the Republic will toil without producing one combat-worthy specimen, drain their resources, and keep our people safe.
Not a bad idea.
Excellent. The Republic will be left depleted and demoralized. You'll find the Whitefangs in packs, but the smarter ones tend to hunt alone. They've earned their reputation, so be careful.
The Whitefangs are dead.
Perfect. Now the Republic will waste years trying to tame the dim-witted offal. It'd be funny if it wasn't so... Oh, who am I kidding? It's totally funny.
Just make sure people know who helped you.
I'll certainly let my superiors know of your involvement. Other than that, though, this operation will have to remain a secret. Naturally, I prefer you be discreet about this. We obviously can't have the Republic know.
My lord.
Kun Tazith asked me to keep an eye out. He wants to talk about the Bane Brigade.
My Sith friend, I have a confession. When I founded the Bane Brigade 50 years ago, I never thought I'd see its equal. I nurtured those men and women, planned every mission, sat beside them when their limbs needed replacement. I wept upon their deaths, but you have done exceptionally.
That's how you became advisor to the Minister of War. The Brigade's victories were your victories.
It was a dream, bringing the Empire's heroes together to stand against the Republic menace. We intercepted a communique, The Republic is sending Jedi and Special Forces to hunt the Phantom Bane Brigade, thanks to your deception. But they'll find only expendable Imperial troops, like those you've met in the field. And as our men die, they will drag the Republic with them into their icy graves.
Your soldiers have given everything to take this world. They don't deserve to be sacrificed.
Don't sympathize with those beneath you. You are a champion. They are fodder. Besides, Hoth was always an unwinnable scenario. The point of engaging the Republic here was to sap their resources.
We can't afford to lose even one man. Not while the enemy outnumbers us.
You are not unreasonable. Perhaps there are ways to mitigate our sacrifice. Regardless, you are needed elsewhere in the galaxy. And know that while it cannot be public, you've earned the right to call yourself part of the Bane Brigade. No, you are the last of the greatest enemies of the Republic, and your name means fear.